Picks and
Shen was
bans.
banned.
Shen and
Well, there we go.
Jax. We talked about this. I had it on the tip of my tongue.
Yes.
Jax.
Shen and Jax banned. TSM.Evo quickly banning out Graves. We'll see what the bans are from Teamless. Now, Teamless has tabs, which, if you guys don't know about Teamless's roster, one of the best Fizz players in the world, if not the best, just because no one else plays him.
Yeah.
Tabs is an incredible Fizz player. If you give him Fizz, you'll probably lose the game.
That's actually what I really like about Fizz, because I've always liked Fizz. I've actually encouraged Jackie to start playing Fizz because Jackie just farms so well. Like honestly, like Jackie is like the epitome of like a Chinese farmer. Like that's like. He even calls himself.
Yeah.
He's
a
like
Chinese gold
He's like,
farmer.
don't you know about my culture? I farm. Like, I'm like, okay,
You
Jackie.
need to do
okay.
a better Jackie accent.
I'm saying, no.
Don't you know?
You can't put me on the spot to the Jackie.
Okay,
It has to come just naturally. Anyways, Jackie's just a great farmer, and Fizz is just so good at farming, and he's just all damage.
Yeah.
Fizz is just all damage all the time. And if you can utilize that and you have a good lane matchup, Fizz is a fantastic pick. But we should talk about these bans and picks here.
Fizz, there it is. See? The Fizz ban.
Did they actually miss one ban? Oh, no, man, they're still going right here.
Yeah.
I thought it was picks.
First pick is TSM.Evo. Now, so Graves, Nocturne, Fizz being banned out from TSM.Evo. That Fizz is the most targeted ban ever in the face of tabs right there. Vladimir, Kinnan, and Urgot also being banned out from Teamless. Now, some of the people have changed their names. I mean, Tabs, King Tabs is Tabs. Obviously, Metal X is Metal X, Lord 9. Prince Gush is going to be Angush. And it looks like King Derp is going to be Kerp, who's funny. He actually plays on a trackball. He plays with a trackball mouse.
Really?
I had no idea. He
That means
he
the one
busted
you
it
have to
out.
like take out and clean and stuff?
No. With like you use the trackball with your thumb.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Impressive.
He brought that out. He brought it out of his backpack. I was like, "Is that a trackball?
Is that the legendary?
Are we in the 90s?
Is that the legendary ball lost in time?
Is that the trackball that's been forged in the fires of Mount Germana?"
What?
I don't know.
You were going
know.
so well.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it's like
I almost said Mount Doom, but that was
Mount Doom.
too ridiculous.
You could have just said like Azeroth or something else nerdy.
Yeah.
Anything would have worked.
God, I very much apologize. I
Yeah.
dropped the ball on that one.
If you had a power glove too.
Oh,
how
God.
beast would that be? Power glove and the ball?
That would be great.
Oh my god. Anyways, we got Janna being first picked here by TSM. Obvious pick. She's been picked all tournament long. Fantastic support. Starts team fight. Absolutely dominant at crushing melees, just protecting 80 carries. And anybody that really needs to be focused, Janna's your girl for that. Then we got Taric and Ashe picked up, as we talked about. Those globals, if they pick up someone like Karthus, any of those champions have kind of globals like that. That's great. That lane has been made for ganking, so TSM has to be super careful against that lane, because a Taric and an Ashe will make you pay at 6.
And then, so Tark Ashe, and then Tristana being hovered over. We saw Afro moves Tristana last game, and it was absolutely clutch. And we're going to see it again. It's going to be real good.
I was impressed.
And then Nolus being picked up by Unstoppable.
Please pick Poppy.
Oh.
Please.
Isn't Angush a great Poppy player? A great
honestly,
Poppy top? A great top
I don't
Poppy?
know a lot about Teamless.
Papa Toppy?
Papa Toppy?
Toppy?
Top Poppy?
Top Poppy? I
Pop
don't
Top?
know. Or Olaf could. Well, Olaf will be in the jungle, I'm assuming. Tarek and Ashe picked up.
No, they're just gonna do that. They're gonna get our hopes up, and they're gonna smash it.
Yep. And again, people are asking, Kerp, King Derp, who is the they switched. Who is the jungler? I am 99% sure for Teamless. Uses a trackball. If you guys don't know what a trackball is, Google it.
Google trackball.
Google trackball. Make sure safe search filter is on. Could get weird. Definitely Google trackball, and it's an we used to have one of those in my old computer lab at my high school, and it is
I like the
impossible
PSA
to
with
use.
that.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm happy. I'm happy you told them.
If Razer made a trackball, it would cost them a lot of money, and no one would buy it. Just gonna say, failed business opportunity, right there. I don't know why I mentioned it, but it works. So Lulu and Olaf being picked up here for Teamless.
Lulu can be actually. Well, we're not seeing where Olaf's going just yet. Lulu could be middle and Olaf could be top, or actually Lulu could be top and Olaf could be jungle. So those are two kind of picks that are up in the air. It kind of gives the other team a curveball. They're not exactly sure how to counter that yet, which is actually why it makes those two picks really great, because they're picks that can be played in different roles. And actually what they can do here right now, if they actually lock in York, they can pick a counter to York, like someone like Nasus, who just absolutely dominates, because they do have that last pick. They can throw Olaf into the jungle, and that would actually make for a pretty good team comp.
Question.
Yes.
Does a Nasus siphoning strike proc off of
It does.
No, it
It
doesn't.
does. That's why it's a great counter to York.
Wow. That's wicked.
He's like the ultimate counter to York.
That's insane. I did not know that. Fun fact. That works.
Fun
Just saying.
fact.
So we're going to see Wings of Death's York.
Works with
Saucy's
PF
Ari.
passive too.
The gold.
Yep, it does.
Nice. So many. I'm learning so much.
You're learning.
I'm learning so much.
Ouch.
And Lulu, this is the Darius patch, yeah. She was nerfed a little bit, was she not? I think her AP ratios were hit just a little bit.
A little bit. She's still a really good champion though. Like overall her utility and her kit are just fantastic. I mean, there's really like no really weak point. I know they're trying to nerf her damage, but her damage is still pretty good. It's not amazing anymore, but it's still viable. You can still play her as an AP mid and just do really, really well.
Yeah. People are saying Trundle is an amazing counter.
Yeah, Trundle because of his
York.
passive. The way it works, when anything dies, you get health back. So it's like he just sits there and just like, what are you gonna do to me, right? So we do have them actually picking up most likely Warwick here as the time drops down. I know European players are big fans of the Wick, of the War and the Wick. And
Together, the Warwick.
Yep, the Warwick. If you add those two together, what does it get?
Warwick.
That's right.
Do you know the Warwick's lore? He used to be like Singed.
Yeah,
master.
he's like the chemist of all chemists, and
Drank a bad potion.
Singed is his Padawan.
Drank a bad potion, which means don't take things from
Basically,
strangers.
we can get like too long didn't read. Don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Reign of Gaming International Invitational. Don't do
Don't do
drugs.
drugs.
So the final lineups here are going to be Tristana, Janna, Nautilus, York, and Ari. We've seen Saucy's Ari already once in this tournament, and we've also seen already once today rather, and we've seen Afro's Tristana already. Both.
Yeah, I mean, literally,
ridiculously
we've
strong.
seen every one of these champions, but York, I believe.
Oh, Soraka did it. Soraka transformed him. She gave up, I think, her divination or divinity to do something to transform him, or I don't know what it is.
I don't know. I don't read
Apparently,
the lore.
we don't know the lore.
I thought you were right.
We were just grasping at straws.
I was really confident what we were talking about,
Yeah.
and then we were just wrong.
Regardless of how right the lore was, don't do drugs.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, like, that's not the message we're trying to get across to you guys, so don't focus on, like, the negatives,
Yeah.
okay?
Well, let's while we load into this game, let's do some quick advertisements.
Let's do a little bit.
We'll be right back in just one moment. All right. Advertisements are apparently still running, but we're in game. We're about to start some level one stuff. Oh,
Apparently-
the advertisements are
I
over.
was going to interrupt you, but again.
No, please.
I just
go
let
ahead.
it go, man.
Go ahead, jerk.
I let it go.
No.
It's okay.
Huh? What are you gonna say?
No, stop them.
All right.
All right, we do have the invade going here bottom though.
Good talk.
Tristana is there. She's gonna be able to notice it. Afromu will be there to say, hey, his team's there. He is sitting kind of far back though, so he might not actually be able to see this. Unless the axe coming out, he does notice it. They're gonna go in, so TSM is gonna know that they're invading. They're gonna back out probably because once you get seen, I mean, it's really hard to come back around and do anything about it.
He did take rocket jump first as well, so he knew he was going to be safe regardless. And
Yeah, even if he
just
got
played that
dazzled, I
perfect.
think it'd be really hard for them to lock him down.
Most definitely. Now, boots potions. Like it's really interesting how the meta has kind of come to a place where everyone starts boots potions. I remember when it was all Doran's rings, Doran's blades, Doran's
Yeah,
shields,
well, that's
everything
when
like
that's
that.
when those things were very strong for the laning phase and
and
stuff
cheap
like that.
as well, didn't they?
Yeah, they used to be. I believe they were like, you could buy
Like low
one
fours.
and a dorn and a pot.
Yeah.
You could buy a dorns and a pot. And that was like the thing to do for a long time. And then cloth 5 pots was really strong for a long time. That's when when the GP10 stacking, like the heart of golds and like I'm gonna get 5
Poppy
philo
just
stones.
bought like 4 philo stones. and
Poppy
just
with
wrecked.
4 philo stones. That was awesome. That was the best build. The
Most
good old
definitely.
days. Anyways, here we got them starting off on wolves, doing a standard jungle start. No one's invading. Both junglers are starting at the blue. Yeah. Pretty standard start to the
Very
game.
exciting right now. Very exciting. Exact same pass, like you said, Wolves then straight into blue. Do you think you'll see either of these junglers? I mean, between Nautilus and Olaf, do you think either of them really have a strong kind of counter jungling potential, or do you think we'll just see passive farming for now?
They're both pretty much the same. I think Olaf clears a bit faster, if I recall correctly, but I'm not exactly sure on my jungle timers. I'll have to ask Stonewall reference for him. Stonewall, where are you? We need to know. But I'm pretty sure Olaf clears it fast. I mean, just look at him go. We can just look. We can just look if I'm right.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he definitely is. Well, they're pretty even. As as Olaf builds up the levels of undertow, he starts to hit minions real hard.
Yep.
But then at the same time, Nautilus has his Titan's Shield or Titan's Wrath or whatever the heck it is that adds a nice AoE dot, and it also protects him so he doesn't take as much damage in the forest. And it looks like there's some damage being traded out between Saucy and Tabs right now. Well, it looks like only Saucy decides to burn a potion, so that is going to be all right for him. So Tabs a tiny bit lead there because he's going to be one potion up on Saucy.
Right.
Now it looks like Olaf is kind of coming up top. May see a gank here on Wings, and he does come out. He is double buffed. Doesn't quite throw the undertow. He holds onto it for a second. He does throw it. Gets a nice throw off Wings of Death. The Hungering Strike is putting out a lot of damage on him. The Flash and the Exhaust and the Ignite is burning.
Nice.
First Blood with a nice
could
long-range
take last
undertow.
tick here.
Oh, Warwick is taken down as well, but that was easily in the favor of...
Yeah, I mean, they got the assist
Teamless.
gold, and they got the first blood gold, so that's definitely worth it. Like, if we had in chat right now, I guarantee he was like, worth it. Like, what's up?
People saying fail Warwick. Not really.
No.
He flashed, got first blood, got an assist for his teammate. He died in the process, but
It's
100% worth
it's
it for
okay.
Teamless.
I mean, Olaf, if you get an Olaf who's fed, which is going to be happening, because since he got that first blood, and he's going to be able to pick up all those creeps while Warwick's back, I mean, Olaf can snowball really hard. I mean, when you get a fed Olaf, he's scary.
Scary. Just spammable true damage. Super scary. He's able to bully a lot of people out of lane.
I'm noticing in chat you guys are having a lot of lag issues. We've been noticing when the matches start, they're laggy for like the 5 minutes. You try refreshing, try changing the settings of the quality, and it really helps out from what we've noticed. So if you guys are having some issues, that's what you can do to try to fix that.
Yep. We apologize because some people lag, some people don't. Some people have different resolutions that lag, some people don't, blah, blah, blah. So just pause, unpause, and you should be golden. So right now, Kurt just doing work. Try popping out the video player as well is apparently a good thing. It's a car alarm going off outside.
There is.
Hope that's not too...
We do have Nautilus coming up here top for the gank, though. Prince Gush just sitting there really far back. I believe he's aware of that because they do actually have the ward there, but he is going to run up there anyways, gunning items up, doing so much CC off. The damage is coming out, and Prince Gush is immense. Oh my gosh. The damage from Nautilus is just too much. Wings of Death is going to pick up that kill, and Warwick's going to go down. I'm not exactly sure why he decided to go up so much farther when he did have a ward there. I believe they did see the Nautilus go into the brush, so I'm not exactly sure why he ran up there. That seemed kind of silly to me.
Sometimes there's a decision that professional players make in the moment that you can't really analyze. It's
Oh,
in the heat
believe
of the
me,
moment.
I know.
You definitely
I make some choices.
Yeah. Is that why you were benched?
Yes. Anyways, we do have Wings of Death taking a lot of damage from Olaf again. Olaf's going to sit up there, going to get all the experience again, and yeah, he's got huge wave actually, and that actually can be super detrimental if he clears that whole wave.
Olaf did burn Ghost there trying to catch him.
Yeah,
so
well,
no
he did a good
all.
job of doing that. But Prince Gush really needs the help now. He's going to be falling behind. But like, granted, he did get the first or got the assist gold from that, but he's really falling behind now because he did die once again, and Olaf keeps coming up to steal the experience, kill some creeps, and that puts you back farther and farther and farther.
And as you can see, Olaf is in the jungle maxing out undertow first because it hits like a truck. It's something that people really don't expect. Now, in the jungle, are Olafs more privy to the vicious strikes or the reckless swings, the true damage or the lifesteal? I'd imagine it would be the true damage coming out of lane, or coming out of the jungle trying to put down as much damage as possible, but I could be wrong. Do you have any speculation, or are you just not Stonewall?
I'm not Stonewall. That's definitely for sure. But all I know is Olaf just scales incredibly well in the late game. Just the later it gets, the harder he hits, and really just the more he can do.
Oh, Taz being caught in the dragon pit. Is he going to be flashed over the wall? He doesn't. He actually flashes with a nice wild growth, and he may still fall to the spirit rush of Arya. In the meantime, Tarek taking a lot of damage from Afro Moo. The explosive shot does go off. A lot of action going on everywhere. Direct-to-camera has no idea what to do, and I don't quite know which one to follow as well. But no one falling except Lulu there, so no action missed anywhere. But you know, it's kind of funny because the TSM.Evo game we watched, the action was so perfectly staggered. We went from one fight to the next.
It was literally perfectly timed from one fight to the next fight to the next fight. I was like, cue up, fight, go. It was like almost like we edited it. Like, that's how perfect it was.
It was pretty great to watch.
Dude, but look at this Olaf. Does he have the most farm? Oh no, I thought he'd have more farm than that because he's just been in lanes like all game long. Actually, he's only 9 or 8 CS behind Lulu.
Easy. Let's take a look. 52 CS.
He's pretty good.
Lulu 49 CS. How's down bot? 80 carries. Tristana 57 CS.
Prince Gush taking a lot of damage here. Ignite going to be blown on Wings of Death. Little trades going back and forth. Wings of Death backing off saying, look at all those minions. It's definitely not worth it to fight this guy. We do have Unstoppable coming up, but he might have been seen though. Maybe not. They're trying to get the slow off there. That's not going to be enough.
You know,
Unstoppable's just going to have to go back.
It's not the worst thing ever if you're Nautilus and you get seen. Dredgeline covers so much space that you can catch up and really make up for the fact that they start.
If you dredge line a wall and stuff like that, if you guys don't know that, if you dredge line a wall, the cooldown's actually cut down by half.
Yeah.
So you can. It's like I think it's like when you level it up once, I believe it's only like a 6-second or something like that cooldown. So you can cover a large amount of distance and then proceed to use it again really quickly.
And as you can see, Afromu goes back and buys a straight-up BF sword. Really.
Yeah, we have actually Arrow going down here middle, and Salts is going to flash, but he does actually get hit with it anyways. Ignite's going to go out. Elder's Wild Growth pushing him out. He's going to Spirit Rush away, and that's not going to be enough to kill him. Oh, but that was really close.
That was very, very close. You know, that they were really expecting that Arrow to be the death of him, but, I mean, Lulu, I don't think she's definitely not on par with other AP carries as far as burst is concerned early game. No. She scales fairly well, you know.
Yeah.
But since the Darius patch, some of her ratios were nerfed fairly hard. So this is the first time I think I've seen a Lulu competitively since the Darius patch. You know, and you know, unless Tabs really pulls this one out, I'm not impressed so far. But we'll see what happens. Tabs, of course, is an excellent AP mid player. Everyone.
Yeah, well,
at this
it's really
level
not his fault. I mean,
of course,
the kit doesn't have the burst. Not him. He used everything he had.
Yeah.
But again,
he did
Ari
the Lance,
Spirit Rush. That's why Ari is such a popular mid, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. It's like because she scales well, and then you just can't gank her. But we do have a lot of
Afro gets exhausted, and a nice Lulu gank comes out too. I don't know if she'll be able to take him down. The Glitter Lance doing a Buster Shot, knocks her right out of the way. Afro doing a nice little tower dance, and Tabs may go down as well, and he does. Tarek trying to save his life also with Lulu's shield, but she falls under the pressure of Janna and Tristana too. But a 2-for-1 exchange in the favor of Teamless right there. Taking out both the AD carry and the support. It's something you always want to see.
We're going to say that again. Worth it.
Worth it. Worth it.
But that was a fantastic play by Afro.
Yeah.
He was literally one hit from
I thought he was going to live. That Buster Shot was so crucial. It was cray-cray, to take a word from
It was cray, as my boy Liquid would say.
Yeah.
That was cray.
That was cray.
That's cray.
That's cray-cray. In the mid, Olaf is there to soak up some of the CS that Lulu is missing when she went bot for that gank and paid with it for her life. Up top, it looks like Wings of Death doing a great job of farming 61 CS to Warwick's 55. It looks like Warwick does have the makings of a Glacial Shroud, also going to be built into a Frozen Heart, which is, you know, a standard build on Warwick. He heavily counters a lot of 80 carries and bruisers, especially with his long suppression. It's very nice. Chandra Crystal Arrow does come out and barely miss Salsi. That's definitely something they wanted to follow up on. They did have Olaf and stuff there, but Ari may get caught here. Spirit rushing away from the infinite duress that Warwick wanted to land on her. Great move by him to use that ultimate defensively.
Unfortunate timing for Teamless there, because that was pretty much a guaranteed kill with the Olaf true damage and that.
And Lulu was right there. Lulu was in.
Lulu could follow up.
Yep, definitely in range of that. But a great counter ultimate by Ari does save her. Let's take a look. Unstoppable does have an Oracles right now. I don't think anyone on Teamless has an Oracles yet. Maybe? No one. So Unstoppable doing a great job of just clearing wards and trying to pay for that Oracles.
That was good.
Was good.
I liked your searching.
I screwed up. I hit the wrong hotkey at one point. We'll get over it.
Don't hate me.
So Unstoppable so far, I think, has killed Pink Ward and 1 or 2 sight wards, so he's definitely making use of that oracles. Getting in early oracles, especially on a character like Nautilus, like a tanky jungler that scales ridiculously well. He has a Philo and a Heart of Gold and an oracles on top of that. So he's really helping his economic value, staying ahead of the curve. Let's check out his gold value. He has 3,300 gold to Olaf's 2,800, so he's about 500 gold up on Olaf right now, which is
about that oracles.
It's a lot. It's just about exactly. So those 2 gold per 10 items have allowed him to pay for that oracles. The wards have helped. Now Olaf is coming up top for a gank, followed closely by Lulu at his heels. Let's see what happens up here. Wings of Death trying to juke out the undertow. He does get ignited, forced to burn flash there. Will Lulu make it in time to slow with the 80% glitter lance? It looks like she does not. She gave herself a little speed buff to get there more quickly, but
we do have action going down here bottom though. Nautilus is going in. He's going to start on Mendix. He's going to do tons of damage, dishing out everything. He's going to get tons of CC. Aftermood jumping in, going to blow that. He's going to jump again, dealing another damage. We're going to see the buster shot for the finish. And there he's just going to go down. That's a 2-for-0 kill. Actually, no, Unstoppable getting stuck there. The flash comes out, and then on that burning the ultimate, unneeded, but just for safety, let's blow an ultimate. I don't think he planned on him flashing, but that was really great tip. Actually, we have King of Death, or
Wings of Death. I saw it.
Wings of Death going down by tabs.
Yes, indeed. We saw both of those. And this looks like TSM.Evo wants to go for a dragon here, I would assume.
So that was a 2-for-1 trade-off, but they're going to pick up blue and dragon for that, though. So this is definitely in Evo's favor.
Yeah, most of it. I think I did say tons of damage. So.
Tons of damage. We need to find something. Like, what? Tons of damage just works so well. Like, thank you, Freak, for, like, the best saying
Exactly.
Because, like,
Saul's chasing down Kerp right now. He gets a nice charm off in that Orb of Deception. Does so much damage if you hit both passes with it, and it's pretty much guaranteed if you hit a charm, and he did just that. Making Kerp go back to his jungle, use his vicious strikes, and lifesteal just a little bit more before he decides on another gank. But Olaf very effective in that respect. Has a Wriggles, has his W, burns a potion, almost back up to full.
We're actually looking at that. Afro is 3-1 right now. The unfortunate death bottom, as we were talking about earlier, we're just barely dying, but he's just so good at AD carry.
Yeah.
He's so good at right-clicking things. Just so good.
He's obscenely good at it. He goes back. He's amassed 4,700 gold to Ash's
the most in the game?
4,000. I believe
That
so.
is the most in the game. Afro is currently the most.
Ari is very, very close at 4,600 gold, 4,300 on Lulu, 4,100 on Ash. But right now, Afro putting on a clinic. He's saying, this is how you farm, this is how you AD carry. I do say that, but then I looked at Ash has 115 CS, a little bit more CS than Tristana, but Tristana's been focusing more on actually getting kills.
On the kill factor.
And that's really important. Ash, 0 kills, 115 CS to Aframoose, 108 CS with 3 kills.
We are looking at the total gold value down. They're down about 2,000 gold. We do have some
and the
gold
Dazzle and the Enchanted Crystal Arrow come out, locking down Afro for a long, long time. The exhaust, but he rocket jumps away. He's going to be okay. It looks like no. He goes down under his own tower to the true damage and undertow, and so does Janna. A nice surprise tower dive right
about
there.
With that Taric Ash after 6.
A lot
scary. Like individual 2 versus 2, not so scary. Combined with a jungler like Olaf, who's been doing so well this game. Let's see, he's 201 right there. He's the true damage combined with that.
Yeah.
There's really no escaping. And he's got the slow. He can kite. He can just go in and just dive you because Olaf just doesn't care. He's one of those champions that just dives and just doesn't care. He's like a Nautilus in that sense. But
Afro flashed and he jumped and he still wasn't able to get away.
Did he use Buster Shot?
It looks like it's on cooldown.
It is on cooldown.
It's
probably
been on
didn't
cooldown.
use it. I don't know how long. It's only like a 60-second cooldown.
He didn't use it. I don't know if he had it quite up. But that's okay. He still died under his own
King
tower
Grip,
now.
Gonna get caught here. Gonna find Unstoppable. He does have Oracle, so this is definitely a bad spot. Maybe shouldn't have teleported just there. That's gonna be Oracles and a kill. That's super upsetting for them. That's a huge loss. That's like a 700 gold plus assists. Probably like 800, 900 gold deficit just on that one kill alone. Because he was 2-0, so he did have an increased gold.
Yeah, small little bounty. Small little bit. Nice little bounty hunter getting up there. Now, as far as farm is concerned, Lulu rushing an Abyssal Scepter. Actually, Abyssal Scepter and Akage's lucky pick. How do you feel about Abyssal Scepter on Lulu?
Abyssal Scepter is really good, especially when you're versed someone like Ari who's going to do a lot of damage. And it's a lot of just consistent damage with Foxfire and stuff like that. And that's really what's going to help out. He's really going to stop that. And actually, a lot of people don't know this, but Yorick's spells are all besides the Q, are all magic damage too. So any poke he's going to get from like that. Nautilus is also magic damage too. So he's actually, by getting that, he makes himself really tanky. He actually has a lot of damage utility as well with the spell pen and AP on top of that.
Yeah, and he almost always builds a mana immune. It's pretty pivotal on him to help his mana pool because he likes to spam those spells in lane. And it looks like Anguish actually goes for an Infinite Duress onto Wings up top. Is he going to dive this? Neither of those champions really do a whole lot of damage right now. They kind of just poke each other. You know, they're both fantastic utility as far as team fights are concerned. But when it comes to them trading each other, it's kind of just like,
oh, we have an arrow going here middle. Will it hit Sauce? He's going to back up, and that's just going to be a whiffed arrow. But that's unfortunate. You got to whiff those out sometimes.
Sometimes.
It's got a decent enough cooldown.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Boom.
Boom.
Life lessons.
Yeah, right there. Trying it out. Didn't make it, but that's okay.
You just do it again.
Just do it again.
You get back up on your feet.
Do it again.
Shoot another ultimate.
Yeah.
Get a land. Get a kill.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
So what we were saying before is that Warwick and York just kind of poke each other in lane. There's nothing really cool about it. But the utility they both bring to team fights between Infinite Duress and between the York ultimate is pretty clutch. It's really, really good. You know, especially since Afro is doing a fantastic job of getting fed at this point. He's 3-2-1 with 137 CS. He almost has his Infinity Edge. He needs, I think, about 200 more gold to actually finish that Infinity Edge out. A York ult on him is going to be great. He's going to have 2 lives here.
Sorry to interrupt you, though. We do have TSM.Evo, knowing that they're starting blue. We have a 4-on-4 fight. These are the blue fights we're talking about. If you came back earlier on the cast, that the blues will be fought over in competitive play. This is like the new thing. Everyone's just fighting for blues. If you stop the AP caster from getting farmed, denying them the blue, it really destroys their game. They can't spam as much, they can't farm as much, and they really have to go back to base way more because they just don't have the mana to do anything about it. But that's not going to stop Evo from pushing down middle. They're like, you got blue, we'll take mid. That's what's up.
You know, they didn't get quite the pressure on that they wanted. There was a ward in the in this brush right here for Teamless, so they knew that TSM.Evo was trying to pressure a little bit, wanted to contest the blue. So they backed off, took a mid turret, and that's a decent trade, I would say, for TSM.Evo, because guess what? Turrets don't respawn, blue buffs do. Anyway, wow, Anguish is going to get charmed, and a lot of CC coming out. Spirit Rush from Saucy is going to try to chase him down. The ultimate from Lulu is getting him a lot of bonus health, but he goes down anyway. And now Olaf is in this fight, sticking as closely as possible as Saucy. And now Lord9 forced to flash out of the fight, but Afro is in hot pursuit. He does jump right on top of him, and Lulu and Olaf are forced to back off right here.
More like Manfro, just jumps in.
Manfromu,
dude.
Manfromu.
He should change his name.
Yeah.
Like Mandin.
Yeah, he should.
But I like Manfromu better.
I Mandin's pretty great.
Mandin is pretty good.
It's pretty great. Now they're gonna go ahead and take Dragon here. They're gonna take that really easily. Most important thing to note about that fight right there, Ashe was farming bottom, and she didn't even use an Training Crystal Era. None of her utility was in
well, I was kind of confused why the Wick waited so long to Infinite Duress. I mean, if they were going to start a fight, he should have turned. But again, that sometimes gets lost in translation when a team fight's busting out or you're getting caught. It can be a hectic time, and you really sometimes don't know what's going on. But hey, that's not our fault, right? That's not our problem.
No,
that's their problem.
Not at all.
That's something they got to deal with.
And people are asking why exactly Afro is leveling Q over his W or his E. Interesting thing right there. My speculation, from my scrub standpoint, and then we'll get the pro stuff. I think it's because he was getting super fed early, and he knew he was going to get an Infinity Edge early, and he needed to get those crits off as fast as possible. Good.
That's okay.
Good bet.
It's okay now.
All right. Well, please take it over, Mr. Reign of Gaming.
Yes. Well, it really depends. I think leveling what you want to do. I mean, leveling your W and your E, that's for if you want to go kill something.
Yeah.
If you're going for more of a late game, you're going to want to level Q. If you want to level it fast as possible, you want to get it up because, again, he is farmed, and you are correct that when you're getting super farmed, you can just Q, spam that. Gonna get the attack speed. It's gonna lower the cooldown, increase the attack speed you're gonna get, and she gets massive. I think it gets up to 80%.
Yeah, it does.
80%, which is like unimaginably massive.
90%.
90%.
Oh man. Oh, I had no idea. 90%.
So 90% attack speed. And if you get that early, like a level 12, and you have an Infinity Edge, and you basically already have like an improved version of a PD, a Phantom Dancer. She's going to deal some sort of crazy amount of damage. I mean, again, if we're talking about you want to go for kills, W and E are friends. But if you're getting farmed anyways, you don't need to level that up. Q's your baby right there. That's what you want to get. You want
I
that
think you
attack
just
speed.
said exactly what I said.
I did, but I just said it in a better way.
What a jerk. And people probably liked it more because you're elements and I'm no one.
You're not even a planet.
Oh, man, you're right. Well, we got nods from everyone, so that's always good. Wings of Death and Nautilus do take this this turret up top. This is the worst. Bot lane is getting pushed pretty hard. There are three
going down
members
your middle
of
here.
Teamless. Let's see what happens.
Got
Oh,
some
there's action going on
here.
everywhere.
Infinite Duress was blown on Saul's. Spirit Rush is going out. They are going to dredge line, catching King Tabs. He's going to blow up the ultimate, and he's going to do that slow, but I wonder if he's going to get caught. Tarek's going to bust the Dazzle, and I think this is going to go away. He's going to try to pick him up. There's the ultimate going out. We have Wings of Death coming to flank from the side. Will he be able to go down? I don't think he's going to take it. Flashing over the side, getting away. Tarek going for the pocket heal, and I believe they actually might get away. Yeah, and Olaf's going to come in.
the rest of his team. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Olaf comes in. Great play.
Yeah.
Great survivability.
Yeah.
That's Lulu's utility right there.
That was really, really good. And a fantastic, pretty much max range flash over that entire wall.
That was
really
really
saved
good.
his
That
life.
was impressive.
And then, you might be wondering, oh, why did he run down into enemy territory, stuff like that? He
Olaf
knew
was
exactly
coming up.
where the rest of his team was.
Olaf
He
was
knew
coming up.
exactly, and then the communication was there. Say, hey, come up, help me, protect me. Olaf made it there just in time, and Tabs able to escape from that situation. Just great teamwork, great plays from Teamless right there.
Mm-hmm.
They may be teamless, but they've got good synergy and teamwork.
Yeah.
Something like
It's
that.
almost like a metaphor.
It is.
It is a
It is. It's perfect. Now, as you know, if people do not know, what is it? Teamless is made up of old members from Absolute Legends and Western Wolves, which is they were both good teams in their own right. They kind of got together and formed this amalgamation team, and then they picked up Kerp for good measure, who's a fantastic jungler. He's the guy that we said uses the trackball earlier, and I think he's number 1 or 2 in the solo queue US
arrow
ladder.
just going down the
just a
middle.
nice field goal there. Tarek forced to burn his flash out of there. The Orb of Obsession almost takes him down. The passive of Nautilus will lock down Tabs. He's forced to burn his ultimate. Afro kind of out of position there, but he has the Yorick ult, so now he can go in without fear. Nat decides to flash, not able to get a slow off. She does get an exhaust onto Metal X's Ashe. The dredge line coming off, pulling him a little closer to that destroyed turret, trying to close the gap. Wings of Death flashes, and is going to be slowing Tabs with his ghouls. The depth charge comes out onto Tarek. An amazing depth charge. Took care of Lulu on the way to Tarek. That was great. That was an amazing depth charge. I really, really enjoyed that.
That was like the best chase. Just flash.
Yeah.
Flash. 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 Okay, they're dead.
And my favorite thing about that depth charge is that most people would have just put it straight on Lulu. This is the person we're chasing. He put it on Tarek, who was further from Lulu, to know that it would knock her up in the travel. And it allowed for 2 kills. If he had just depth charged Lulu, Tarek would have gotten away. Easy. Just, a great decision making right there from Unstoppable, showing the strength of Nautilus CC. Loved it. The Blood Scent on Nat. They know he's very, very low.
They know him. They know he's low. Ooh, getting smited. Take that, Afro Moo.
Yeah, get out of here, Afro. He may get caught here. The Infinite Dress does come off onto him. Here's Olaf to try to follow up. Where's the rocket jump? It does hit just out of the way of Undertow. No red buff or anything on Warwick or Olaf. And the Undertow's falling just shy of Afro's small little Yordle face. But the Enchanted Arrow flash from
Flashes the
Afro
arrow.
gets him right out of the way. Afro, so aware. And he has twitch reflexes. This guy is, like I said before, just putting on an 80 carry clinic right now.
He is.
You guys, little boys, little girls, it's school time. Afro is your teacher. Take it to town. 80 carry 101 at Afro University.
Keep going.
great.
Just keep going with it. I want to hear more.
I'm
about
okay.
it.
I think he's earned tenure at 80 carry University. He
You
can't
said
be
you were
fired for
done.
anything. I'm sorry. I guess I am done. That was so great by Afro. Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna
It
Matata.
means no worries.
No,
For
it
the rest of your
definitely
days.
That was so great by Afro. That was a close arrow. He didn't have any ward coverage or sight of it.
No.
As soon as he saw it on his screen, it was a flash.
It was literally just over the edge. It was just coming over that edge.
Yeah.
And that's literally like a point second.
That was fantastic. Team fight is going down. Metal X goes down very, very quickly to the entire enemy team. Derp can't be controlled by that dredge line, but he's still going to go down underneath his own
Derp
turret.
got herped, man. He got herped.
Are we done? Can I leave? No, I'm just
No.
kidding. Derp
Trust
got
me, you
hurt.
love it.
I guess that's okay. Now it looks like TSM.Evo is going to go ahead and transition to this dragon. Unstoppable going to spot that ward in the back of the Baron pit. Is he going to care? Yes, he does. He takes it down, and this is going to be a pretty easy Baron. I would say Salsa doing a fantastic job of using his the fear of his CC and Orb of Deception to try to zone out Lulu as much as possible, doing it very, very effectively. Warwick is here, going to try to deter them a little bit. The DPS on Baron is slow.
It is. It's really slow.
It's very, very slow, which is a little worrisome. Here comes the Enchanted Crystal Arrow from across the map. Who's it going to hit? It hits Unstoppable. That's going to be no smite, but it doesn't matter. It didn't stun him for long enough.
Ooh,
and Saucy decides to Spirit Rush over the wall, and the Rocket Jump from Afro just for good measure. Going to take down Tarek right after they secure that Baron. Great plays right there.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. What? B-E-A.
I don't think you said E. You said
B-A-beautiful. Bountiful.
Bountiful.
Bountiful. We'll be
Bountiful.
okay. People knew what I was saying.
English accent again, wasn't it?
Hello, we're Beatles from Liverpool. Yeah, Ron Weasley. That's what it is. TSM.Evo going to secure the second tier top turret, and they're going to go ahead and siege this this top turret as well because they can. Because they have Baron, they have percentage-based health and magic and mana regen. They're definitely going to be okay. The Riptide coming out. A lot of bursts coming onto Unstoppable, but he's able to dredge line away. The last tower hit does take him down. A nice crit. Oh. The Infinite Duress locks Saucy down a little bit, but a great Monsoon from Yat will knock him off his tiny little fox lady. The Lulu does go down to a nice Orb of Deception. Ari goes down as well to Warwick. So many players low. This is going to be leapfrog right here for Afro, I believe. He does have the jump back up, but he's just trading auto attack.
Shield!
The Eye of the Storm almost protects him, but he goes down still. Metal X falls to Janna. Flashes in there, picking up that kill for his teammates, saying, hey, guess what, Trist? I will not let you die in vain. I will pick up this kill with my little Lady of the Storm hands, I suppose.
Lady of the Storm hands.
I don't know what she is. She's the Eye of the Storm. The Tempest. Temptress.
Oh! Is it Temptress or Tempest? I think it's Tempest.
I think it's Tempest.
Temptress is like...
Oh, it's an ace, by the way.
It just happened. I mean, she's a lady.
Like Temptress, like a succubus. That's a Temptress.
Yeah. You're like...
But a Tempest is like a storm.
You know? No, but isn't like a Tempest when we're... I don't know. I think we're going down a road we don't want to finish talking about.
Yeah, let's stop.
Let's stop.
Whoop. There's a game. League of Legends.
Back to League of Legends.
Back to League of Legends. 19 kills to 9 kills in the favor of TSM.Evo. About 11k gold up. 6 towers. 1 inhibitor. Man. This is going well. This is going well for TSM.Evo. Most definitely.
Evo's... who we already talked about?
Wait, did I say... I said 1 inhibitor, but they took down 2 inhibitors. Misinformation.
Are you even watching?
Gross.
God.
I've had my eyes closed for the past 20 minutes.
I've been looking at you the last 20 minutes, so I have no idea what's going on.
What is happening?
I've been relying on your information.
Oh, God, I've been guessing. For the past... This is ridiculous. Oh, my eyes are open. Dragon. There's a dragon. Nola's taking down dragon, and...
just hitting it with that anchor. Boom.
I love how Afro can outrange the dragon pit. He's just trading auto attacks with dragon from outside the pit. Tristana, too strong.
Tristana OP.
Way too strong. Let's see what else is happening. Ashe has her Infinity Edge and her Phantom Dancer, but too bad. So does Tristana. She's 5 and 3 with 176 CS. That inhibitor did just respawn, but looks like they're going to be able to siege it and take it down quite effectively here. The tornado does come out, knocking up Tarek, and the dredge line pulls him at max distance right back into the enemy team. Saucy jumps in, trying to do as much damage as possible to Ashe, but the Lulu ult does save her life. Tarek goes down to Tristana. The jump from Afro will secure the double kill on Lulu. The shield not quite able to protect her, and now Afro is just cleaning up here. What is he going to do? The Eye of the Storm protecting it. Quadra kill. Will he go for the tower?
Finish!
Yes!
Yes! Man from
Phantom kill!
Asu!
That was the best. We actually got to do it.
Yes!
And boom goes the dynamite. Afro Moo. We're gonna bring him in for an interview, but we're just gonna shake his hand.
Just like this guy. this guy. Bring it in. Bring it in right now.
Group hug, Afro Moo. Group hug. God.
Does your back hurt?
It should.
Does your back hurt?
Does your back hurt?
From carrying
it's
so much.
killing me. Wait, that's not the joke.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
So difficult to guess.
That was incredible.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I love how he jumped into the fountain with Nautilus tanking the laser.
You know what? At that moment, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
it's
matter.
Glory.
If you get a
you go big or you go home at that moment, and guess what? You went big.
That was phenomenal. People are complaining about their ears, but that's what you want from us.
You want it.
That's what you want. You've asked for that all the time.
Let's redo it. Not excited.
Pentakill.
Afromu
Pentakill.
from TSM.Evo has just picked up the Pentakill. And that's going to be the ace for Evo. They're probably going to go back to their base.
We sound like golf commentators. And now Afro advances to the 18th hole. He's now 6 under par. We'll see what happens. This is the Masters League of golf.
He's actually talking to his caddy here, and he wants to find out if he's
Should he go with the 7-iron? Oh, Kerp goes down. Afro picking up yet another kill.
King Derp just couldn't take that DPS.
Doing fantastically
he's
well
probably going to drop down now. And
11 and 4.
That's it.
11 and 4.
They're probably going to push into inhibitors now.
You know what, Jim? It's looking very good for TSM.Evo right now.
Oh my gosh, Saul's taking so much damage. So is Medix. Oh, they both just dropped down. Actually, Saul stayed alive. Oh my god, I can't believe he stayed alive during that. Prince Gush going to go drop down too. Aframu doing what he does best, manning up.
Triple kill.
Dredgeline going in. No, you're not going to tower. Doesn't matter.
Again.
Go in there. He's like,
Quadra kill.
go to your home.
God.
Go to your home and die is exactly what happened right there.
Are you too
go
good
to your
for your
home
home?
and die. That's what Aframu just did.
Afro. Well, TSM.Evo.
Yes, very well played.
Just
very
take.
well
you
played.
You want to cut?
Very well
You want to
played.
cut to us?
Very well played.
Oh my god. Oh, that was a game.
Whew. Sweaty after
And
that.
now, after the amazingness of that game, have some commercials.
Yeah.
Boom. Drop it on you.
Take it like that.